So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to remove the background of an image or a photo using Canva and also using other software as well. If you pay for Canva, if you're using Canva Pro, you have this feature automatically, but it is a paid for feature, which means if you're using the free version, you don't have access to it. But as I said, don't worry about that. There is lots of other software out there that allow you to do the same thing. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to create an Instagram post. I'm just going to create a blank one. And then I'm going to go into my uploads and find an image. And if you're wondering why I've got lots of little Lego figures, it's because my daughter recently did a project for school all about Denmark. So that's what we spent last weekend doing. Okay, I'm just going to use this image here. So if I click on it, open it up, here we go. Get nice and big. Center it, otherwise it'll irritate me. Get rid of this. Okay, so I want to remove the background from this, and I've purposely chosen this image just to see how well it works, whether Canva can actually pick out this stalk against the background, which has got a lot of the same sorts of colours in it. So you go to Effects, and then the top option here is your background remover, and I'm just going to click on that. It can take a couple of seconds to work. Here we go. And it's actually done a pretty good job. It's actually managed to pull out the stalk of the daisy against the background. Now, if it hasn't done a good job, then don't worry. On the left-hand side here, you've got a couple of options. So if you click on the plus, you can actually restore parts of the background if you want. You've got this slider here that allows you to amend your brush size. And then you can go through and you can actually put back in parts of the background if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you what you would want to do. If you decide that actually it hasn't done a good job and you need to erase more of the image, just click on the erase icon. Again, you choose your brush size and you can go through and just erase parts of the image. Obviously, I'm erasing too much there. If you want to see your original image and remember how it looks, if you click on it, you get a faded out version, so it just reminds you of the elements you've got in your picture. Okay, so you decide how you want it to look. It's entirely up to you. And when you're finished, you just click on Done. So here you can see this is your image with the background removed, and all I need to do is click on Apply. And there you go, that's my image with the background removed. There are quite a few free tools that allow you to remove the background of an image or a photograph. Today I'm going to be having a quick look at an online tool called remove.bg. So to access it, just open up your web browser and then type in the web address remove.bg. All you need to do is click on the blue upload image icon, and you can navigate to any photograph that you want to remove the background of, or you can use Ctrl and V to paste a photograph into this. I'm going to drop a file in. I've got a folder that was some photographs. I've just downloaded them from Pixabay. They're stock photographs, and I'm just going to drag and drop one of them onto my web browser. This is an image of a daisy, and it's done quite well. If I click here on the original, you can see the original image, and this is the one with the removed background. And I think it's done a pretty good job. If I click on Edit, this little icon here in the top right hand corner of the image, I've got a few options. I can zoom in and just double check that it's got rid of all the background and zoom back out again. On the right hand side, you can see here I could blur my background if I wanted to using these icons, or if I scroll down a little bit, I'm on the photo tab here, I can actually change the background now that it's been removed, and I can select one of these options. And see how my image looks with a new background. If I scroll back up to the top, you can now see the blur in action just using these buttons here. I can also add a coloured background. If I click on the colour tab here, If I click on this multicolored icon, I can use this slider and drag it around and choose a color, and I can use the slider here to change the color. I could pick one of these colors here, or if I know the hex code, I can just type it in, and then when I'm happy with my color choice, I can just click OK, and it's applied that color background to my image. When I'm happy with my image, I can click download and then download image, and it'll automatically download to my device. Right, if I get rid of that and get rid of that, I might try this again with another image and see how well it copes with that. So this is a slightly more complicated image. I'm just clicking and dragging, and it's done really well. That's the original image, and that's the one with the removed background. If I click on edit again, I could have blurred my background. If I go to color, I can impose a colored background. If I choose photo, I can pick one of these photographic backgrounds, or I can upload my own. If I click on select photo, I'm just going to click on this one, hot air balloons, and then click open, and it's given me a new background. If at any point you decide you've made a huge mistake, you've always got your lovely undo and redo buttons here in the top right hand corner. If I click on download, it'll download my image again. Alright, let's just get rid of this. You may see you've got two options with your image. You can download your image, or you can download an HD image. If you want to download in HD, you've actually got to buy credits. Remove.bg has got several different pricing plans. You can actually pay per image. You can buy sort of individual credits if you only want to download a few HD image, or there's a subscription plan if that interests you. Right, let's have another look. So this is my third image. This one's slightly more complicated because you can't remove the background cleanly. I don't know if you saw that. You can see how some of the pieces of grass and the daisies are actually going over the image of the dog. So it's never going to be perfect. If I click on edit, you've got an erase/restore tab here. And if I go to restore, you can see if I move this slider to the right, my brush will get larger. And if I move it to the left, it gets smaller. And all you can, if you want, you can just go around the edges and you can bring some of the background back if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you and what sort of effect you want for your photos. You can click on erase and get rid of more of the background. And obviously if you make a mistake, you've always got your undo. Whenever you're happy again, just click on download and download image. And there you go, that's 3 different images with their backgrounds removed. It's a really easy tool to use, remove.bg. I tend to use it quite a lot myself, and I hope you enjoyed that.